the gates thereof language.
Hey, can we all agree that we hate going to our jobs? Can we all agree that we are paying taxes on top of taxes?
That's right.
And we say we make 400. After we make our 400, look, we gotta go pay taxes on that 400, right? Now we only got what, 375, 350, and then when we got a bill. Guess what? Once we pay that bill got taxes. Then I go and get gas, that got taxes, right? So think about it. We is in mourning, and we're our leaders, the gates. The gates keep intruders out. Wait, what leader do we have in our community that y'all can think of? None. They killed Dr. Martin Luther King, right? Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. So y'all gotta think, why is these people that put me in slavery consistently killing the leaders that keep being put over me, they're saying not to go to war? That's the heritage they gave us, right? This is what we all know as black men, right? This is the first thing they teach us our heritage is, right? Deuteronomy 28:1. Let me show y'all the heritage that God gave y'all that they would not tell y'all. And this it's a very important reason why they won't tell you your heritage. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
And notice we coming out of the Bible with it, right? Read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
Men, what does hearken mean?
Call out.
Sir?
Hearken, like call out.
Hearken means to listen. Say, if you tell me, hey bro, watch out for that car, and I hearken, that means I listen to what you had to say, right? Read what you got.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now think about it. The Lord said, if the men, give me Song of Solomon's 1 and 5. He said, these men, look, you know where you at, right? Who on this sign? Did he show you that you from the tribe of Judah? Are y'all from the so-called African American tribe, right? I mean, nation of people, right? He said the Jews, give me Song of Solomon. We're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 28:1. Now, we finna describe the Jews. You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
Now think about it. The people that control these different industries, the music industry, the food, the banking system, they say they are Jews, right? The Bible is going to describe who the Jews look like. Read.
It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read.
I am black.
Go to 1 and 1. Now, think about it. It's gonna say, who is Solomon? What color is Solomon, gentlemen? Solomon, King Solomon. He's a brown skinned brother, say he. What about you? Skin of brass, right? But what did they say, what did they push in our communities? That Solomon's what color? He the same color as Jesus Christ, white, with blonde hair. They make movies. Have you ever seen a movie of King Solomon black? No, right? We can agree. Read what you got.
It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1. The Song of Song, which is Solomon.
Now go to verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black, but comely.
He said, I'm black and handsome. This King Solomon. Now let's go to Revelation 1 and 14. This is a Jew. I understand, sir. Hey, but you got, pull back up. I know you going over there just to check your car. Hey, now let's see what color Christ is. Revelation 1 and 1 again, verse 14. Read.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now come over here, sir. Check this out. Right here, this image. Ain't this what the image of Christ that they say? Come here, come closer. What? Ain't this who is this right here? Who is this?
Jesus.
That's Jesus, right? Right? Now go back to 1 and 1 and go first 14.
The Book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
That means the revealing of Jesus Christ.
Right.
Go to 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who has woolly hair? Who has woolly hair? This picture right here, right?
Yes,
You got woolly hair. You got woolly hair. You got woolly hair. Feel it. What is wool? That's sheep hair, right? So that's the texture. Read.
As white as snow.
Is there who got white? Is anybody on this junk got white hair?
His skin white.
His skin white. It ain't say nothing. It said his hair and his face, that beard that y'all got, right? This the depiction of it. Read on.
Were as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Read.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
Y'all feet are the same color as your arm, right?
That's right.
Read.
Like unto fine brass.
What color is a penny? What color is a penny?
Copper.
Brown, right? Copper.
Yeah.
Right? Now how brown? How brown? Watch this.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Look, he was so black, it looked like he was burned in a furnace. So where did this image come from? Why did they push this image? Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
T-top.
Because look, if this the reason why. If you find, give me Jeremiah. Did he already do Jeremiah 14? Yeah. 17 and 4? No, 14. You ain't finish it? Read it real quick, read it.
Read up.
The book of Jeremiah. Chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah, mourner.
Judah, the people on that sign are Judah. And just in case you didn't know, are you an African American so-called? Are you so-called African American? Well, you from a tribe of Judah, right? Same tribe as Christ, right? That's what we would just read. Christ is from Judah, and we're gonna get that real quick. But I want to make sure we learn our history and know the color of the people in their description in the Bible. Read what you got.
Judah, mourner, and the gates thereof languish.
Hey, can we all agree that we hate going to our jobs? Can we all agree that we are paying taxes on taxes on top of taxes?
That's right.
And we say we make 400. After we make our 400, look, we gotta go pay taxes on that 400, right? Now we only got what, 375, 350, and then when we got a bill. Guess what? Once we pay that bill got taxes. Then I go and get gas, that got taxes, right? So think about it. We is in mourning, and we're our leaders, the gates. The gates keep intruders out. Wait, what leader do we have in our community that y'all can think of? None. They killed Dr. Martin Luther King, right? Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. So y'all gotta think, why is these people that put me in slavery consistently killing the leaders that keep being put over me, they're saying not to go to war? Did Malcolm X say, grab your guns and go to war? So why they kill him? Because he was bringing discipline into the community. You see what I'm saying?
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, I knew what you were talking about. I just didn't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Anybody that want to bring discipline to the community of the black men and the black women, they gotta go. You see that? Why? Deuteronomy 28 and 1. 28 and 1. This the reason why. Because once you start keeping the commandments, thou shalt not kill. You shouldn't go out here and sleep with a woman and say we sleep with the woman, right? We ain't supposed to do that. But then she get pregnant.
Bring it up.
We supposed to take care of that child, right?
That's right.
And we supposed to marry her according to the Bible. But do we? Because why? We don't know that this Bible belongs to us. And there is consequences for not doing what this Bible say. The Lord, our God, that don't only... Go to Amos, hold that, Amos chapter 3. Watch this. Watch this. They say God is a God for everybody, right?
Bring it up.
He say John 3:16. Read what you got. Amos 3 and verse 1. Read.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So he said, what did that scripture just say? What God just say?
He had to repeat.
Okay, what about you? Did you hear what God said? Read it from the top again. That's okay. I know it's kind of, hey, that thing get kind of deep. Read.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hey, everybody on that sign from Judah all the way to Naphtali are the children of Israel. That means y'all are the children of Israel, so he wants you to hear this. Read.
The whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Hey, do y'all see a specific Asian person on there? Do you see an Indian, Eastern Indian? Do y'all see a white man on that joint? What about the Arab? Is he on there? He's not a part of y'all family, so he's not talking to them. Now listen.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So what did God just say? What did he just say, black man? He said what?
Basically, he's talking to us and not them. They not a part of this.
What about you? You agree? What about you? It said it plain, right? So why they constantly saying, hey, God is for everybody? Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
He said, I ain't gonna punish nobody else. Everybody else gonna be all right. But y'all, when y'all do something wrong, I'm gonna punish y'all.
Right.
Why? Why? Now you gotta think, Lord.
Why it's so hard on us?
Yeah, why so hard? Okay. Do any of you all have children?
Bring it out.
Okay, if that child disobey your order, what you supposed to do to that child? Discipline them, right? Whether y'all know it or not, this is him disciplining us, right? But it ain't gonna be like that all the time. And that's the reason why they want to make sure that y'all don't find out who y'all belong to and what you supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? Now go to 28 and 1. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
Read it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
He said he gonna do what? He gonna do what? If you listen. Read it again.
The Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
What did he say? What did he say?
Look down upon all nations of the earth.
Remember, you the children of Israel, right? He said, if you listen to me, I'm going to read it again.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on
the Lord your God, which we found out that don't belong to nobody else. He only dealing with us, right? He said, if you listen to me, I'm going to do something for you. Read.
Set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
You hear that? He said he's going to set you on high above all nations of the earth.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation